here to walk you through some of the pros and cons of each type so you can make the best decision for you and your family. Here, we've got LG's top-of-the-line front load and top load. Both washers will get your clothes clean without a doubt. Before you purchase, it's important to measure the space in your laundry room to ensure a proper fit. Front load washers have a swing out door and work well in spaces that are tall and narrow because they can be stacked, or in areas where there are low overhead cabinets, which would prevent the lid from a top load from opening fully. Keep in mind that you'll need to leave the door on a front load open slightly after the wash is done to help dry the drum more quickly and prevent mold and odor. If the size of your laundry room doesn't limit your options, it's time to look at which style you prefer when loading and unloading laundry. The door on a front-load washer is lower to the ground, but adding a pedestal can make it easier to access if you're tall or have trouble bending. Loading a top-load washer won't require you to bend down, and some of the newer mega-capacity top loads can handle super large loads. But for shorter users, it can be difficult to reach the bottom of these extra large tubs. Be sure to take into account who in your household does laundry and how easy or hard it will be for each person to load and unload the washer. For instance, if your kids are tasked with doing their own laundry, it might be harder for them to reach the bottom of a top load, so you might need to keep a step stool next to the washer. Next, think about your laundry habits. Do you find yourself starting a load and then running back to add items later like I do? While you can add garments to both washers, it's generally easier to do on a top load because you won't have to wait for the washer to partially drain. Other factors to consider are that front loads generally have longer wash times than top loads. On average, they'll be 15 to 20 minutes slower than a top load. On the flip side, they do a better job at removing water, so your clothes will spend less time in the dryer. Front loads are also generally a little more energy and water efficient than top loads, although this will vary from model to model. They'll also be slightly more gentle on your clothes because of the different washing motions. Finally, top loads are generally a little cheaper than front loads, have less maintenance, are easier to load clothes, and top load washers make it more convenient to add forgotten items. I hope that this guide helps you decide on the perfect washing machine for you and your family.